Once upon a time, in a quiet little farm far away, a mother duck sat on her nest waiting for her eggs to hatch. She waited and waited and waited some more. One sunny morning, crack, the first egg opened. Out popped a fluffy, yellow duckling. Then the second egg hatched, crack, another cute little duckling. Soon many tiny ducklings were running around saying, peep, peep. But there was one big egg left. It didn't look like the others. It was larger, rounder, and a little strange. Mother duck wondered, I wonder what kind of baby is inside this one. Finally, crop, the big egg broke open. Out came a baby. But, oh my, he was very different from the others. His feathers were gray, not yellow. His legs were longer. His neck was longer too. And he was a little awkward when he walked. The other ducklings whispered, he looks funny. Why is he so big? Why isn't he fluffy like us? Mother duck said kindly, Now, he's your brother. Be nice. But the poor gray duckling felt sad. He didn't look like anyone else. The farm animals laughed at him. The ducks wouldn't play with him. Even the chickens clucked. Go away, you don't belong here. So the little duckling ran away. He waddled across fields and meadows, looking for a place where he would fit in. He met a cat. You're too big, the cat said. He met some frogs. You're too feathery, they croaked. He met a group of geese. You're too young to fly with us, they said kindly. The duckling sighed and kept walking. Autumn came. The leaves turned red, orange, and gold. The air grew cold. The poor duckling shivered alone by a lake. He curled his long neck under his wing and whispered, I wish I looked like everyone else. Winter came next. Snow fell gently on his back. The world became white and silent. It was a hard winter for the little duckling, but he stayed strong and brave. One morning, warm sunlight touched the duckling's face. Snow melted, flowers bloomed, and birds chirped happily. The duckling, now bigger, stretched his wings. They felt stronger, wider, more graceful. He saw a group of beautiful white birds gliding across the lake. They had long necks, shiny feathers, and they looked so elegant as they moved. They were swans. The duckling whispered, I wish I could be like them. Slowly, he stepped toward the water. As he bent down to drink, he saw his reflection. He blinked. He looked again. The face in the water was not gray. It was not awkward. It was not ugly at all. It was bright white, beautiful, graceful. The duckling had grown into a swan. The swans in the lake turned to him and said, Come join us. You are one of us now. The young swan felt his heart fill with joy. He spread his wings and glided across the water. He wasn't ugly. He never had been. He was just different and growing into something wonderful. And at last he found his place, his family, and his happiness. And so, the ugly duckling was never ugly at all. He was simply becoming who he was meant to be.